Hey guys, what's up? I'm Grif. This is side questing, a new thing that we're trying out. We're gonna talk about some WoW, some Lorecraft, some Warcraft, and everything in between. We're gonna try to do a few episodes of this. If you guys like it, then we'll do more. So we're gonna hang out and talk, and I have Chicken and Baka with me. Those are probably not where their names are, but that's okay. And usually Red will be here, but he's not here today. Sorry. What's up, guys?
What's up? I'm below
Howdy.
you, by the way, and Baka's
Below
to
you?
your left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then the hand gestures,
yeah,
Sorry about
he's
that.
up over that way. Way
BlizzCon was
over
this
there.
week. Yeah, he's way over there. BlizzCon was this week, so we thought this would be the great week to start it. We've had this idea for a little while now, so we're going to go ahead and talk BlizzCon, talk all the crazy, great WoW stuff, and try to recruit you to our guild. Maybe. You know.
We're tiny.
We're a tiny guild, but if you're Alliance and on the, what realm are we even on? Eridar. Eridar's Spinebreaker and Gorfine, I think. Come raid with us. Yay! Anyway,
Or
what was your favorite part? We're just gonna jump straight in.
Straight
What
into
was your
it.
favorite part of the Warcraft announcements?
There. I can't pick a favorite. There's no picking a favorite out of all of those announcements. Not for me, at least.
Come on, you had to have one thing.
we're
Okay,
gonna
what
go to the
about you,
demon
Baka?
home world.
Yeah.
Argus. Argus was a big deal.
Yeah.
7-3.
If we're going for top of the barrel for that kind of stuff, Argus. I mean, I thought that was gonna be an expansion on its own, and then they come out right at the end, right before they're all done and everything. Like, so what happens after Tomb of Sargeras? Oh, I don't know. Argus? Gonna go to the stronghold for the demons? Everyone's like, oh god, losing their shit and everything.
We're gonna play some Munchkin. We're gonna go kick open their doors and steal their treasure.
Oh, apparently. So that's
What are you expecting from Argus?
a lot of fucking demons. A
What?
lot of
No.
demons.
I'm expecting some of the Stormwind Guard to like pop in there, kind of look around, and go, "Nope, I'm going home."
I think there are gonna be a lot of people crying. And I mean like the Stormwind guards where it's like, no, this is too much to deal with, or the Orgrimmar guards if you're Horde side. Obviously we lean Alliance, so sorry if we put everything in perspective of them. We'll try to be more neutral-ish.
No, we won't.
But how do you think we're gonna get there?
Probably the Exodar if I had to guess.
So we're gonna just like juice it back up and take off and bye.
Juice
Or
it
the
up.
Dragonus.
Or in the Tomb of Sargeras, if they open a portal from there to come here, we could do the reverse.
Yeah, we saw how
Ooh,
well
see,
that
that's
worked
probably
out.
Right.
Yeah, we saw how well that worked out in Warlords of Draenor. We got stuck in Draenor. Well, we got stuck in Draenor. We went through the portal, destroyed the portal on the other side, and we're like, well, we better figure out a way to get back home. Might as well just build a garrison and, affect the war and everything on this side.
That's
But we had
probably what.
Khadgar and mages.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll probably be one of those things where it's like, okay, you've defeated all of the stuff in Tomb of Sargeras, and now your choice is to go to Argus. Are you ready? Because you can't come back until the expansion drops for the next one. But for now, you're stranded. Is that workable for you guys?
No, because I don't think we could just leave the Broken Isles and everything back there. And to keep it in a realistic point of view from the Warcraft universe, the reason they don't fully invade us is because they can't just open portals and walk on through. They have to gather a lot of power and open up portals. That's why Kil'jaeden can't just be like, yo, knock knock, coming in. So, I mean,
Thank
Gul'dan
God.
has to, like, get a lot of power to rip open this portal to summon one of the biggest demons ever through. So I think just being like, oh, we're going to Argus, knock knock, we're at Argus, it isn't going to work very well in the lore perspective. So,
Wow. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. But we've got a lot of stuff between now and then. We've got 7.2 that's going to come out. We're going to have a lot of content with that. They said they're working on a lot bigger content stuff because things kind of stagnated with Draenor. A lot of people came into it. It was really cool. We had the garrisons, and then it got really stale really quickly. But I think this one they're going to try to keep it rolling a bit longer. So what are you excited about in 7.2?
how about
Because
instead
we'll
of
just back
jumping,
it from 3.
you want to go to 3 to 2? I wanted to jump to.
You want to go back to 7.1.5?
Yeah, I wanted to go to what's coming next
Okay.
for us. Most like what we can look forward to very soon.
Soon, trademark Blizzard.
No. That's not the trademarked one. 7.2 is the soon Blizzard trademarked. But in 7.1.5, let me see if I can find this picture somewhere so that I know what I'm talking about.
What research? We don't do research before the show. That's crazy.
I got
face.
pictures everywhere here. The time walking. I'm very looking forward to them expanding on that and adding Mists of Pandaria to it.
Land still seems too fresh for me to feel like time walking.
Warlords feels too fresh for me for time walking. Pandaland is just that was years ago, several years ago, and the Brawlers Guild. Holy shit! I cannot wait for some Brawlers
Guild. Are you excited
Guild.
about the Brawlers Guild? I know Chicken is, but what about you?
Yeah, I did the Brawlers Guild.
Yeah.
Are you excited to see it return?
Yes, because I was working on the damn thing still.
That place is gonna be a lot of fun. Me and Baka will be sitting there, fucking high five, your turn to go in there, and then fucking. Also, one of the things that will randomly happen is when it's your turn to go into the arena. Randomly, a raid boss will spawn and pull everybody in the audience into the fight. So you're like, oh, cool, my turn. Uh-oh, raid. Oh, God. And then everybody just gets pulled in instantly and during a raid fight. Like that. So...
It's like, everyone kill it. Kill it now. Kill it with fire.
How is that going to work if basically you don't have that many healers? I mean, how many healers, specific healers, came to do Brawlers Guild stuff? Do you think that will be a problem?
Probably. But then again, if you have a crap ton of DPS, you just make sure you kill him before they kill you.
With the Brawlers Guild, it's always about mechanics before anything else. That's why people can solo anything in there, like regardless of how much healing or how much damage you can take. It's all about mechanics. If you fuck up, you die, that's it. Just try again. Which is what I foresee.
Stupid bear fight. I had that down pretty well, and then just couldn't quite get it.
Oh, maybe this time around.
Maybe.
You know, with the help of 20 of your buddies. You know.
No, if it's just a single fight, he's on his own. But apparently dozens of new bosses, new mounts, new rewards, all sorts of awesome stuff to do in the Brawlers Guild. Keep everybody occupied down there. It looks like a lot of fun. Can't wait to...
There's a mount that you said mounts. There's a mount that's coming, right? One of the rewards... He said there's usually shirts, but now there's going to be a mount, right?
Yes. It's
basilisk?
a basilisk, yes.
I've never done Brawlers Guild stuff, but maybe I'll have to.
Ooh, it's very difficult. Very difficult, very intensive, and very rage-inducing.
Well, you know how I like to rage, so we'll see. Maybe I can do it.
If anybody knows her.
Or you'll just call Chicken in there, go, Chicken, come do this, oh my god.
I'll be like, I have to finish on mine first before I try it again.
I wonder if it'll be harder or easier to try to do Brawlers Guild as a tank.
Probably about the same. You might not be able to damage it as fast enough, but your survivability will be higher, which means you could make a mistake and maybe survive, but it's going to take you longer.
I'm all about making mistakes and living.
Yeah, maiden fight.
What? Karashawn, no.
Yeah, if you think some of the ones in Kara are annoying, then yeah, the Brawlers Guild ones, you have to be on your toes.
Yeah, we'll probably be talking... I know this is mostly BlizzCon-centric, so next episode we'll probably talk about our fun exploits in Kara, which we have not cleared yet after 2 attempts. Yeah, super fun.
Nope.
Anyway, 5-man raid, that was a good idea. I'll give them that.
Yes, absolutely. And the other thing coming, micro holidays.
Micro holidays are so weird and silly.
But that's the point.
So
just,
is it like a mini Christmas or?
No,
it's just little holidays that people of Azeroth would celebrate, like how we have Groundhog's Day and just random fucking holidays, April Fool's Day, things like that. Well,
Taco Tuesday.
Chicken Wing Day, apparently. National French Toast Day or some shit like that. I don't know. Twitter gets
I think there's
weird
like a National Donut Day or something.
Yeah.
Tell them about some of the micro holidays that they talked about. Since I know he didn't get to see that.
They announced 4 on Courage Remembrance Day. I don't know. Did I tell you about this one, Baka?
Yeah. Yeah,
this is the one where everybody gets to go to Silithus in the entire region. Like, I'm talking all of North America. You fight for your faction. You gather up husks and you turn them in. Whoever delivers the most husks within the week's period gets to have their their faction's flag flown on the gates of Anchorage for the entire year. For the whole year, you gotta wait till next year to even have a chance. So,
I gotta say, I think that Alliance will never get that. I think that Horde, especially like every time you talk about it, almost every server is more Horde to Alliance. So I think that think it's going to go their
Depends
way.
on how much they want to do it.
That's true. It's a micro holiday, and there's no achievements attached.
Nothing.
There's no like special stuff. That's it. So I doubt everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my God, we have to do this because we're all completionists." If you're a completionist, you don't have to participate in these things.
Yep, there's nothing to it. Nothing. Like, you don't get any rewards, nothing. The other one is, which I am really looking forward to, Volunteer Guard Day.
Yeah, it's such a cute idea.
You could walk up to a guard in Stormwind and be like, yo,
Or
bro,
Orgrimmar.
or Orgrimmar, and be like, yo, bro, go ahead and take a break. I'll get your shift. And then you don the guard armor and you walk around Stormwind patrolling. You fight off bad guys and you stop people from stealing. It's like just a little just a little something that you could do to give back to your city guards, or you can die to Horde as they fly in and kill you, or Alliance. you know, run at them and shake your sword. You get back here, get on my side.
I can already walk around as a Stormwind City Guard if I want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now you actually get to do their job.
Yeah.
Which I imagine includes having like little NPC pop-up episodes and whatnot where you'll fight and things like that. That'll be cute. I mean, come on, they're meant to be cute. You don't get anything for it,
Yep.
so don't worry about your completionist stuff.
Yep, all of these, they don't have any reward, except for the next one. Hatching of the Hippogriffs. In Fairless, or as some people call it, Fairless, pronunciation.
I think you just said it the same way
tomato,
twice.
Tomato. No, I said fair. I don't know how I said it. Whatever.
See?
Whatever. In that place that nobody goes to where Dire Mall is, out on the coast, it's called Hatching of the Hippogriffs. And you basically go out there and you help hatch the hippogriffs, and then you get to watch them fly out into the ocean. It happens
And
once
then
a
one
year.
follows you around for a little while. It's kind of like a buff. It's not a battle pet or anything like that. It's just something that's temporary that goes around with you for probably 24 hours and then goes away.
Yep,
and that's it.
a little baby hippogriff gets to sit on your shoulder, sit on your head.
Kind of Pepe-esque.
Yes, yes.
But I don't want it sitting on me. It'd poop everywhere.
Well, wouldn't Pepe? You never said no to Pepe.
You could always
Yeah, I
just
did.
aim it at somebody and be like, "Look at my poop bird, poop, 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 poop." Just shoot poop at it.
Please no.
The last one I didn't hear too much about. It's called Boat Day. It's basically Azeroth's spring break.
Yeah, where everybody gets to get on a boat and just hang out.
Yeah, you get to go to a beach and hop in a boat and chill out on the lake and party
Can't
on
you
the
just go to
beach.
Thousand Needles and sit around in your riverboat? I mean, isn't it the same thing?
Well, there's also a spa kind of a thing over there by Fairless.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So
run by
I learned
goblins.
today.
so
I learned that today.
I guess that's kind of the micro holidays that they're looking at. Also in 7.1.5 they're updating Blaze Edge Arena.
The arena. Yeah, the
Oh.
PvP arena.
How
How excited are you?
It looks really fucking cool, but the ogre is definitely what I'm more excited about.
Yeah, it'll be the first arena that'll have kind of an announcer there. That's going to be interesting to see how that works out.
Yeah, Baka, it's got an ogre sitting at like the top, and he'll like call out what happens. Oh, that hunter really does suck. He died, or things like that.
That's mean. Rude ogre.
Well, it's
Damn
an
it.
ogre.
I know, right? It's not like it's gonna be like, oh yeah, good.
They should
It's
take
okay.
a two-headed ogre and give him a microphone, and then they argue back and forth about.
Oh my god. That
Yes.
would be... I think that might be too much, though. I think people might consider that distracting. Because it's funny and you want to listen and watch, but you're busy trying not to die.
That's why you sit and watch and listen when everyone else is doing it, and you get that out of the way, and then
Then you go and do yours, okay. I
Oh.
like one of the things that Chicken and I had a couple of conversations about. Actually, one the day before they announced it at BlizzCon was how it's not very alt friendly right now because you have to focus on your artifact power and everything. So they're putting in an option for you to be able to purchase upgrades for artifact powers for your
Purchase
alts.
knowledge.
purchase, yeah, the knowledge, so that you can kind of burn through that a little quicker and it's not so time gated. Which, oh my god, thank you, because I'm leveling 2 alts right now, and I know that's going to be a pain in the ass.
That is actually part of the reason why I was not too enthralled, because I have my rogue and my druid who are both, and they're both at artifact knowledge 12 or 13 right now, and it's a pain in the butt having to go back and forth. And I can't. I'm telling you now, I would not be playing both of them concurrently. If I just leveled my rogue, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm not. You have to wait so many days in between artifact knowledge. He'd be so far behind. It's like, I put in what 80 hours on my druid. You have to put in another 160 hours to catch the rogue up to the druid, because it takes so long and it's not very friendly towards.
Well, I'm glad that they're doing something about that, because that was definitely a concern, looking at the fact that I was leveling alts so that I'd have DPS classes to go on gear runs and whatnot with some of our tank people and things like that. And it was really daunting to be like, oh, it's going to take forever. But no, soon that will be different. I'm so excited.
Yes,
I'm so excited.
That is awesome. The last thing for 7.1.5 is just they're doing class updates. They're finally giving back hunters their traps.
Yay!
Oh my god, I can feel useful in friggin' dungeons and stuff again.
I know,
How sad
right?
were you when they pruned that out? When you found
I
out
didn't
you
understand why, because it took away a CC ability. I mean,
How long? Okay, for everybody who doesn't know, how long have you been playing a hunter?
pretty much since the start.
So since vanilla,
Yeah, he's
you've
had this
been
hunter
playing
since the
hunters.
beginning.
Okay.
And
Just
I've
so
had
everybody
traps-
has some sort of basis to know how much of a big deal it was for you to have that change.
Like, like I've had traps pretty much since the beginning of it, and then it's like, oh look, you're a marksman hunter, you can no longer trap anything unless you're survival, but survival sucks as far as damage.
Yeah, survival has the lowest DPS of the hunter classes, and
Of
that's
everything,
creepy.
drastically low.
Yeah.
Lower than
Hopefully
everything.
they'll rework that a little, because I like the idea of the melee survival hunter with the pole arm. I just don't think that it's viable for anything right now.
No, not really, not at all. I think it has a place, but it has not found where it belongs yet at all.
Survival is definitely one of those ones they're gonna have to go back and kind of rework a bit.
Yes.
What are you playing currently, just so everybody knows? After he's done coughing. Baka's sick this week, which really sucks that we decided to do our first episode while he has a cold. He just got back from vacation and has, like, the road flu, basically.
The road.
Yay! Or just do stupid shit at Six Flags Flu.
So, what spec are you playing now?
Marksman. I refuse to play Beastmaster.
Well, Marksman does have the highest DPS out of the group, so...
Well,
Good
I
for
mean,
you.
even then, when it doesn't, I can't do Beastmaster. I do not like relying on pet for damage.
But pets are so fun. Sorry, I am partial to Beastmaster. I have a Beastmaster hunter. She's not going to be leveling anytime soon. I think she's like 91. But if I was to level, it'd be Beastmaster. And then I'd transmog the shit out of that gun because, oh my god, an artifact weapon that is a gun and I hate that noise.
I love that gun. Come on now. If I leveled my hunter when
You're
I
a
do,
dwarf, though. It's fine on you. I think Night Elves look silly, and I don't like the sound. I'd much rather have a bow.
I think Beastmaster hunters fill a very they're so malleable. Like, oh, you're missing a battle res? You got a battle res pet. Oh, you're missing a bloodlust? You got a bloodlust pet. Oh, you need AoE DPS? You got AoE DPS. You need single target? You got single target DPS. Like, feel like they're a jack of all trades where they can kind of fill whatever you need. And I really like that about
Agreed.
Beastmasters. Like, their damage and isn't the highest by any stretch of the imagination, but they're good. They're good when you need some extra utility or if you need extra damage or something like that. Like, they definitely have a spot. And I feel like they're in a good spot. They could use a damage boost, of course, because they're not too high right now. But they're good. They're good. I like them.
I guess since we're mentioning it, Chicken, do you want to go ahead and tell everybody what you're maining right now?
My main right now is my main PvE tune would be my druid, and then my PvP tune would be my rogue.
So you're Resto Druid and Assassination Rogue?
Yeah, I know, right?
What
Two total
spec are you playing?
opposites. Assassination. Assassination rogue, stab, 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 kill people, bleed them out as quickly as possible. Druid, heal, live, everybody be okay. So, slowly bleed them out or slowly heal them up, whichever way.
Chicken's my healer. My main is a protection paladin. So fun. And then my alts are struggling between a prot warrior and a unholy death knight. The unholy death knight is much further ahead, but the prot warrior is gonna get there. He'll probably be arms or fairy by the time he does. Whatever.
So you're
Anyway.
gonna have 2 pocket healers.
Yeah, because you're leveling a priest with my warrior. Just so nice. All right. So was that everything that we needed to cover in 7.1.5?
Yeah, that's all the majority of the stuff. They call that a small patch, by the way, folks.
Yeah,
Like if you're watching, they
nice.
call that a small patch. Like, holy shit, that's a lot of stuff to kind of keep us, with stuff to do while we're waiting for 7.2.
It's because the small patches in Draenor were too small, like too insignificant to really matter or keep anybody interested. This feels like a good patch pace to me.
Yes, much better than Warlords.
7.2. What are we getting? Tomb of Sargeras. Oh my god.
We are going back to the Broken Shore where it all went wrong.
Or right, I guess, if you're the other side.
No. Well, if you're the
Well, it went
Legion.
wrong for them too.
Well, I think it went okay for the Legion. Spoilers,
Yeah, it went
they
alright.
killed Varian. They killed Vol'jin. Sylvanas is leader now.
Yeah, but it pissed us off.
Yeah. Killed Tyrion.
Yeah, but I don't really think they think that's a loss, though. I think that they're just like, yeah, we win.
Yeah, so...
Screw you, Gul'dan. Kill your face.
Carry
Carry on. Tomb of Sargeras.
But yes, we are going back to the Broken Shore. It's going to be a whole zone in itself. When you land, you clear out an area and you create a base. Kind of, I guess it's going to kind of be like a mini garrison. Yeah.
Or actually, I imagine since it's going to be open, it'll probably be more like what we've got in Surmar, where we'll have a central hub.
Yeah. And then you join the Legion Fall, and it is going to be cross-faction because as rogues, okay, let me try to put it in this fact. Our class, they don't give a flying fuck what you are. Alliance and Horde may not be able to put their differences aside, but the rogue class it's like, listen, motherfuckers. The Legion is about to wipe us off this planet. We're going to work together, and we're going to kill them. If you go out there...
Or else.
Yeah, if you go out there and kill each other, that's fine, but right now, we're going to work together, okay? And we're like, yeah, whatever, we'll just do it for now. So, that's kind of why we're working together with the Horde, and why we're working together with the Alliance. It's like, shut up, let's stop these guys, and then you can go back to your pettily little fucking slap fight or whatever.
Later.
Yeah, so...
I think it's a little more than a slap fight, considering we've been World of Warcraft for decades.
Varian and Thrall.
Yep.
Just don't see that working out.
But yeah, it's gonna have. You got to build a base. Depends on what you want to put it towards. There are 3 different kinds of stuff that you could build. You get rewards whenever your class finishes one. The Nether Disruptor, the Command Center, and the Mage Tower. They give different rewards while they're active. The Nether
Kind of like garrison abilities.
Yes, kinda. Well, you're gonna get all 3 of them eventually. But,
It's just how quickly you build up one versus another.
Yeah, which one you want to finish first. The Disruptor, while it's active, grants access to unstable portals and world bosses. So you get world bosses, more group content and things like that. The Command Center, while active, grants access to class-specific world quests and strike forces. So I have no idea what strike forces is, but I can assume what class world quests are. And the Mage Tower, while active, grants access to challenge attempts and fel-protected treasures. Challenge attempts, I think, are for class-specific kind of stuff, like your secret artifact appearance.
Ah, okay.
That's what I assume that is from. But yeah, as you do world quests on Broken Shore, you earn currency, I guess, whatever they want to call it.
Yes, we'll call it currency.
And then you can contribute towards whichever one you want to finish, or whichever one you want. So that's really neat.
That sounds nice.
They're adding a lot of neat, continuous aspects on here to keep everybody busy, and it's I keep forgetting that we are talking just about World of Warcraft. I was trying to branch out, and I was like, no, we're just talking about WoW here. We can just keep it going.
Yeah, if you wanted to see our other stuff, that's the other podcast. It's on YouTube here.
Yeah, I don't have to feel like I'm going out on a tangent because this is just a tangent show.
Yep.
Uh,
Woo!
So yeah, the Broken Shore looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks awesome. It's 7.2. The whole chain thing builds up to where once you finish the whole chain of that, which I assume it's going to be rep gated like Suromar was, where the more things you do, the more quests, and then eventually you'll unlock the Tomb of Sargeras, which cool, fine. Oh, good.
Hopefully it's not as irritating as the Suramar stuff. Oh my god, that stuff in
What
the
are you
city where you
hiding?
have to wear the costume. Oh,
Something's
I hate
not
it
quite
so
right.
much.
Uh,
Like, I don't even care about the costume. I'm gonna kill you all anyway.
one of my favorite things for 7.2 is they're bringing back the Legion assaults. That was
The pre-Legion event is returning as a full-fledged World Quest kind of deal.
Yes, did I tell you about this, Baka?
Yeah.
Okay. And for you folks who don't know, whenever a zone becomes attacked, all of the world quests in that zone become Legion quests. All the bosses become Legion bosses. Basically, the whole zone is completely taken over by the Legion. Dark skies, ships flying overhead. It turns into a fucking war zone, to be as literal as I could put it. You complete missions, and then a world boss comes out, and everyone jumps to it, kills it. And then after that, then you get taken up to the commander ship up top, and you have to fight and destroy that. When it falls and crashes, boom, you save the zone. And that'll pop up periodically, I guess, every couple of days or so, to give a nice little mix-up to your regular daily quest or world quests.
Which is nice. There'll also be class-specific world quests, by the way. I'm super excited with all of the class stuff that you'll be doing. I mean, we got class quests to unlock hidden artifact appearances and whatnot, and specific world quests for your class. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, and I'm glad they're unpruning a little bit more, like we were talking about earlier. Where I understand, and it was okay to I was thinking, rogues get Shroud of Concealment back. Oh my god. Which is our giant AoE stealth thing, so that we can just kind of stealth move through some mobs, which would be very nice.
Super excited.
Back. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Huzzah.
Red will be super excited. He'll be like, "Yeah, look at me, I'm useful again."
Only this once, though.
That's his only purpose. Here, just sneak us past everything.
Yep.
But I want to kill things. No. Put the sticks away.
Put the sticks away.
Poor Red, not here to defend himself.
That's what he gets.
Yep. But yeah, that's the Legion assaults in a nutshell. The pre-Legion event went really well. People were very excited about it. It was awesome, so they decided to bring them back, and I think this is the perfect way. This stuff, by the way, folks, this is not about World of Warcraft, but this stuff right here I have been fucking talking about since I started playing Rift for the first time. Dynamic world events is what keeps a game alive. You gotta have something in the world that is happening to make people get out there. And this is exactly
World
what
quests
it needed.
have been pretty exciting too. It's much better than dailies.
Right.
The dailies felt like a boring grind. World quests feel like a step up from that, and then the dynamic events are just natural progression from that, I think.
Yep, I completely agree. I knew Rift hit the nail on the head when they were like, "Yeah, look at Rifts. The world is always doing something." Legion, the world is always doing something. Exactly.
Yes.
It's amazing. Very well done, Blizzard. You guys are going in the right way. Maybe a little slower than I would have liked, but you're getting there. It's okay.
You want to talk about flying? 7.2 is when we get flying.
What? There's flying? Oh god.
Yep.
We
You
need
get
to
the
get
second
up
half
on that.
of. Yep. Everybody's got to finish the first half of Pathfinder, and then you'll get the second half, and then you can fly.
Okay,
Yeah.
the second half of Pathfinder is going to take a while, folks, by the way. First of all, you got to finish the part 1 of the Pathfinder. Fair enough.
Which wasn't exactly not time consuming to start with. Like, it's going to take a while no matter what.
Exactly. So that's going to take a little while to finish that one. Then you have to explore the Broken Shore. Not too bad. That one's pretty manageable. Defender of the Broken Isles, which means you're going to have to stop a Legion invasion in every single zone. That
Okay.
one's just going to have to rely on luck for you to be around when the zone that you need is getting invaded. Breaching the tomb, finishing the story quest to unlock the Tomb of Sargeras.
You don't
Fine.
have to go into Tomb of Sargeras. It is not going to require you to raid. It is just going to require you to get to the point where you could raid if you wanted to.
Yep, got to finish that whole question. And the Legion Fall Commander. This is not confirmed, but I am 99% certain that this is going to be exalted with the Legion Fall. So that one will take a little while for you to get fully exalted with that one. So
I'm not even exalted with Nightfallen yet.
we're just about there.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah, we're just about there. So, but yeah, that's flying in patch 7.2, which is cool. We've had this whole expansion so far, no flying. That's fine. I've enjoyed it. I'm anti-fly. I'll do it if it's there, but if not, I'm not going to complain at all. I like the ground.
One of the cool things about the flying is also tying back into the whole class thing that they're doing is because now we will have class-specific flying mounts.
Oh, that is awesome.
Class-specific and somewhat spec-specific. Each spec will have a variant of that, like, of the flying mount for the class. There'll be something special about it per class.
Yep, something a
cool.
little different. Yep. It's like the mage gets a disc kind of thing. And depending on your spec, it'll change what kind of aura it has. Fire, it's got flame trails. Ice, it's got icy trails with ice cubes on it. And then Arcane's got the little purple crystals with a purple float underneath it. It's really neat.
Which one is your favorite class mount? For the flying ones?
I'm going to have to go with... I really, really like the Raven. It's just so sleek and neat.
The Rogue
looking.
Raven?
Yeah, the Rogue Raven. It's just, like I said, it's just so sleek and it fits the rogue persona so well. And I'm a rogue, so.
What about you, Baka? Which one did you like the best?
I want to ride a wave thing, or the air elemental.
The shaman one?
I'm
I'm gonna guess the shaman mounts will probably the spec that you are will probably change it between the wind one, maybe a fire one, and like maybe a dust one for earth stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's how that one's gonna change per spec. But yeah, that one I'm a little jealous because my shaman's probably never gonna get leveled. But oh my god, that is cool. I really do like the paladin one though, and it's mainly because oh my god, they're gonna give my Draenei a pony back.
You get a pony
'Cause they
back
took
as soon
my
as we get the
if you get the special, if
the
your
glyph.
inscriptor gets the special glyph thing, then you can make a glyph to turn your class paladin mount back into the charger. But I'm telling you, when they change that charger from a horse to an Elec, that is the day I stopped using that mount. I was like, come on! I'm a Draenei, but I don't want to be forced to ride an elephant. I really miss my pony, so for the paladin one to be a flying pony, I'm all about it. All about it.
I think the druid one is really, really freaking cool. I don't care for when
Its
it flies.
face is flat.
I don't care for when it flies, but when it's like sitting down in owl form, I think it looks pretty fucking cool. I'm just gonna sit there and hoot at people.
I
Hoot,
think they
hoot,
look
motherfucker.
weird, the owl, because the priests have an owl one too. So they have like these long necks and big bodies and like no face. It's just flat.
Well, the priest
weird.
one is kind of like a cross between an owl and a lion.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a weird one. But the wings are really pretty. I'm going to guess that's probably either holy or discipline. I'm going to guess that Shadow will probably have purplish wings.
Yeah, I would assume so. It's gonna have like a shadowy look over to it. It's really neat.
They do look really cool. And then the 7 tool also, like we were talking about, give access to the quests, the class quests that will allow you to get your hidden unlock for your artifact weapon appearance. And I know
it's
for
not
Baka,
hidden. It's just like it's a class campaign
yeah,
artifact.
it's a class campaign thing. And I know for Baka, he's already got his bow transmogged to the original Rockdalar, but that one's coming back in a variant kind of deal for the marksman hunters. Are you excited, or does it matter because you've already got the original and you can transmog that one?
I've already got the original and I can transmog it, and it's like, look what I did, fuckers. I did it before it was cool.
Be a hipster about it.
From what they said during the whole the thing right there was that these appearances are gonna be very difficult to get. You will not get them your first try. You will go in there, you will hit your head, and then you will have to leave because you can't keep doing it. You're only allowed so many attempts. I hope that it's very reminiscent of the way Hunters got Rockdalar originally. Like, you really had to show your full understanding of that class and spec so that you can get that. And that's what they wanted. That's what they felt like they kept trying to put across is you have to be good. You have to be really, really good at your class if you want to
And your
unlock
spec
that.
now.
Yes, at your spec if you want to unlock that. This is not going to be something that everyone's going to get. We're not going to give it away to everybody. So
everybody learn how to play your class before you attempt that.
yeah,
You know,
which,
the
Does it
Hunter one
say-
is going to be interesting just for the simple fact that, okay, well, they are bringing back traps, but on the kiting boss, you had to do Serpent Sting, keep a dot constantly up and kiting around, and then you also had to use like Aspect of the Pack or Cheetah in order to make it to where you could stay ahead of him while you're kiting, because if you didn't, he was going to catch you and he was going to kill you. How Aspect of
That's
the
unfortunate.
Cheetah works now is only a temporary like speed boost instead of a constant.
so what if you would have to use it during a specific phase of the fight? Like he would do a charge and then rush at you real quick, and you've got a cheetah to keep ahead of him, and then he slows down, or he leaps at you and you have to disengage away so that you can kind of make sure that you keep distance from him.
Either that or you're gonna have to use concussive shot like constantly.
Yeah, something like that. Like I really hope
I
that these
may
fights
I
are
may
really
do
good.
it just to see how different the fights are from what they were, because another one of the fights I remember you had to get a warlock to give you some kind of a debuff or something.
Curse of recklessness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we'll have to. I'm not saying that they're all going to be the demon fights now. This is just speculative. So who knows what kind of challenges they have for each of the class. My favorite out of all of those, I've got two favorite, and
Oh no.
I know Grif doesn't care for it at all, but flails and WoW fucking blow my damn mind. I have never.
Yeah, the paladin, the prot paladin, and the prot warrior both have flails as their hidden, or they're not their hidden,
Flails!
but and then a shield to go with it.
Out
I'm
of all
not-
of my years, out of the 12 years that I've played World of Warcraft, or 11 years, I have never seen a flail in game. Like, well, maybe on a boss or whatever, but a flail is
In
a
general?
fucking cool, in my opinion, a fucking cool thing. I mean, it's a ball with spikes on it that you just swing at people's face. It's like, ah! You just, I think it's really neat. But my other favorite one, which is my favorite, is the werebear for fucking druids. Holy shit!
He's a druid on steroids. Lay off the juice, man.
It's a
He
werebear.
skipped leg day.
Only arms, never leg day.
If you want to see any of this, head over on over to MMO Champ. They got everything listed right there. You can scroll down.
Yep.
If it's not on the front page, go to the second page. It's right
I'll
there.
put a link in the description of the video. So right down below, there'll be a link to the MMO Champ page with all of this stuff on it. So you can look at all these pretty things. The rogues have a really cool rapier, I think. It looks
Yes.
badass, and if I was ever to level a rogue, I would play whatever spec needs that one.
I think that's combat.
It's really pretty.
But back to the druid one. That tank form comes with all new animations and all new.
I'm just
spell.
gonna call it Steroid Bear.
The werebear. Come on now, you can't
Steroid
just, you can't
bear.
just say werebear.
Steroid Bear.
Whatever. And that's pretty much what they've got planned for 7.2. Broken Isles, lots of content, flying. They're adding a new dungeon that goes along with the Broken Tomb.
Yes. Oh yeah, I totally forgot new dungeon content.
Yep. Oh, there's
Surprise.
a
What's it
couple more
called?
things. It is called. Let me see if I can find it.
I know, I was just
Cathedral
looking
of
at
the
it.
Eternal Night. 4 boss dungeon, and it goes up the tower instead of down.
Yeah, they said they wanted to do more content like Trial of the Grand Crusader and things like that, where it'll be short dungeons, but still enough for you to want to go and participate. So that's pretty cool, and I like that. I like it.
They're adding it's heroic and mythic difficulty, and they're also I understand why they're doing it, and I don't care personally, but I understand. But they're changing all of the mythic only dungeons to heroic and mythic so that people can get to them through the looking for group thing. So
Oh. Yeah, but you'll still have to have like a pre-made group for Mythic Plus and stuff like that.
That's true, but they're making it so that you don't even have to do Mythic stuff. You could just do everything on Heroic, which is fine. I understand that not everybody can get a group of 5 or want to get a group of 5 and do stuff
But the
like
looking
that.
for group tool is so easy. Like I guess if you're watching this and you have qualms with having to go through a looking for group system, I'd like to know why, because I don't understand why it's difficult. They've made it easy to list yourself. They've made it easy to see groups that are looking for people. I mean, it's just an issue of talking to somebody instead of clicking a button. It's not that hard.
Hell,
we all play the same game. Can't we all be friends?
No.
I mean, except for unless you're Horde on our server, and then no. The answer is no.
Whenever I've done the pre-made group thing, I've done dungeons where I didn't even talk to the other dude. It's just he puts himself into my little looking for group list. I click invite, he joins. We go out, summon, do the dungeon. He's like, "Hey, thanks, man, appreciate it,"
And that's it.
and that's it.
I mean, I don't understand why that's difficult, and you don't want to do that as opposed to looking for group, especially as a DPS. If you queue up for like looking for dungeon or the dungeon finder, you might be in queue for half an hour, 45 minutes sometimes. If you go to looking for group, you might get into a group in like 2 minutes. So I just think that that's easier, and I don't understand it. So I just need somebody on the outside to explain it to me.
Yeah, I'd like to know why.
But I don't have a problem with it being looking for group kind of deal, or the dungeon finder. That's fine. I just don't understand your hesitance to talk to people playing the same game as you.
Another thing which I'm excited for, personally, I'm very excited for in 7.2 is the brawls for Battlegrounds. Holy shit.
Okay. What kind of brawls are we talking about?
All right. So everybody here has played World of Warcraft, so I can almost take a stab that that you have played other Blizzard games. I'm almost positive that you folks, whoever's watching this, has played other Blizzard games: Overwatch, Heroes, Hearthstone, anything like
Diablo.
that. So you know what brawls are. They're random, goofy game modes that are just seriously developers going like, "What happens if we do this? Let's just throw it in for a week and see what happens." And that's what they want to try in the Battlegrounds, and see if it just mixes it up. I mean, I've been playing. Me and Baka and Grif have been playing Warsong Gulch for the last 10 years, and we still enjoy it. I mean, yeah, cool. But if you throw a little bit of spice in there and mix it up every once in a while, it gives us a whole new feeling for it. It's like, oh wow, that's different. All right, cool. Let's just go play it. But some of the examples that they used was, if you were around back then, the South Shore versus Terran Mill. They wanted to do that as a battleground. It's 40v40.
That is a huge BG.
Yep. So everybody starts in their respective zone, and then they charge out and slaughter each other. Yay! Nothing like.
So just like back in the day, are there going to be guards and stuff? There used to be like the city guards for Torn Mill and things like that.
Yeah, but they were useless.
Yeah.
Oh, but still, they were just like added cannon fodder. They were fun. That's how you alerted the other faction to say, I want to fight. You just go and kill some of their guards, and then it's throwdown time.
My favorite thing to do was, if they're already attacking South Shore, if you can sneak past and start attacking Turn Mill, they would get pissed off and just see them just swarm back to the city. It's like, what would you think you're doing?
Yeah, that one's going to be a fun one, I think.
Instant cap Warsong Gulch. So basically, if you've got the flag, you can cap it regardless. Even if they have your flag, doesn't matter. Just run it back, cap it in. That's it. There you go. So you don't have to have your flag.
So you don't turn into like turtle games. You won't have that match where both flags are taken, but nobody can turn in. Yeah.
It turns it into a highly aggressive, fast-paced, high-octane game where it's like, grab the flag, get it back as fast as you can. Doesn't matter if they have theirs. You got to get yours first.
I want to try Packed House, the 15v15 arena fight. That is those are small places to shove 15 people. Come on.
Baka's like, barrage time, baby. I'm just going to fucking hit it.
You just have like hunters on both sides.
Camo.
Barrage.
Wait till everything's up. Barrage, Spain Death, Camo, rinse, repeat.
Oh my goodness.
15v15, so 30 people in like Dalaran Sewers arena. Come on.
Good gracious.
There's nowhere to hide.
Gravity Lapse will be a fun one too. They were showing it on EOT, Eye of the Storm. Everybody knows that.
Ugh.
People are fighting, and then next thing you know, everybody gets thrown up into the fucking air.
It's like the end of Sunwell, where you have to fight Kel'Thas Sunstrider, and he does his little.
That's Magister's
Am I thinking the right thing? Magister's Terrace? Okay, sorry. The one where the Phoenix drops.
Yeah. So
Little
basically,
Phoenix
it's like that. Everybody gets thrown up in the air, and they're like, "Oh God, how do I get back down?"
Does the gravity turn back on, I wonder? So, like, at some point you have to make sure that you're close enough to the ground so you don't insta-give yourself?
I hope not.
Oh, that'd be weird. You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna float over the big open space between here and the bridge, and gravity's back on. I'm gonna die.
Shit. The next one, I am super excited for. I cannot wait to get my hands in this
Oh,
one.
it's so pretty.
Winter Arathi Basin. It
Arathi
is.
Basin is my favorite. Like, it's my favorite BG anyway, but to have it be wintry.
Like, it is covered in a blizzard, 100%. You can only see about 50 feet in front of you. You're standing up at Lumber Mill, you can't see Blacksmith. Like, you can't see any of the other flags. Like, you can't see anything. And I think
You know what I
that is
really
wonderful.
like about this? I think that this needs to be a big learning time, a big teaching tool for all of those idiots who fight on the roads and don't call anything out. You have to communicate in this one. You have to be like, hey, incoming at Staples, there's a bunch of Ford here.
Which
Or
way's
Alliance
the
is
Stables?
on this side.
Shit, I don't know where I
Well,
went.
you should know the map well enough to know where you're going at this point. But I mean, you have to have team communication in that one more than a lot of the other ones. Like that one in EOTS, definitely. You have to call out things. And that's the only way you're going to know until you start seeing half your raid group dying. And you're going, okay, group 1, there's 3 people dead. Where were you at? And why did you all die at the same time? And why didn't you say anything? So
We got
learn.
ganked in the middle of the
Yay!
road. Something found us. I wasn't sure. Since it's a blizzard, all the water is frozen. You could just walk
Yeah.
across all the ice. So no more need of Path of Frost since everything's already frozen.
Or the water strider thingies
Yep.
that I don't have one of.
Yeah. And then the
So
last
simple.
one that they use as a suggestion. I don't know. I don't think I've done it. It's out in Stormheim where you get on a ram
Yeah.
and you slam into other rams and try to knock them off or hit them and knock them and whatnot. It's like a PvP little World Quest daily.
Huh.
They're calling it Eye of the Horn because it's on Eye of the Storm.
So all players start on rams, and you can ram each other to knock each other off of Eye of the Storm.
Hopefully that doesn't
I wouldn't
like,
do that.
count for your teammates, though.
I
I'm
don't-
the worst with friendly fire in any game.
Oh, I'm knocking everyone off.
yeah, I think it would be fine. I don't think it'll have friendly collision, but I think it'll have enemy collision. Wham! Oh God! There goes the flag.
That's gonna be so fun.
Yes. The brawls are coming in 7.2. Super awesome. Dungeons, Legion flying, the dungeon updates, like I said, and the artifact mechanics updates. You can now spend a 4th point in all of the minor traits. Super
Yep.
awesome. They're basically
There'll
increasing.
be a couple of new ones too, aren't they?
No,
I thought that I heard
not
that.
traits. Oh wait, yeah. Apparently there are new artifact traits. Okay, so yes, there will be new artifact traits, and the relics will be giving you 2 traits on them now instead of just the one single one,
Woo.
which is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool with the relic thing. So more variety, more garbage to get rid of when you start getting like 780 ones for no reason.
I think it's a
Out of
pretty smart idea on how to keep the artifacts relevant throughout the entire expansion, where they're like, all right, everybody can put 4 points in to everything, and there are new artifact traits. So it kind of keep it evolving, but they got to be very careful not to overflood it too much, because then it'll
Or
just
they have to
True.
trim the fat again.
pretty
Yep.
much exactly like that. Talent trees had to trim them. Abilities had to trim them. Stats had to trim them. Everything gets bloated after so many years. I mean, it's been over a
Yeah.
decade this damn game's been out. So, but I think that's all for 7.2. There's lots of shit in there. Lots of stuff.
Yep.
Dungeon updates. Well, here's the content recap. Questing zone, raid, new dungeon, legion assaults, brawls, artifact challenges with new traits, dungeon updates, epic class mounts. There's so much stuff coming in 7. And that's 7.2. That's not even including all the 7.1.5 stuff. So,
Yep. And then, I mean, after that, we're going to Argus, so we'll hear more about that in the future. But oh my god, that's a lot of stuff to be announcing and have it not be an expansion. You know, it's still a big group of stuff.
Yep.
I totally approve. Good job, Blizz,
Yep.
making players happy.
Yeah, so
I mean, you know,
that's what the gist of it for World of Warcraft. They got it's awesome, lots of stuff to look forward to, lots of stuff to currently do that we're still working on, and I'm totally down with that. We've got plenty of stuff to keep us occupied for a while. In almost every expansion so far, I've let my account lapse because there's been a lack of things to do. Mop, I picked it up at the end. It was okay. I let it lapse again. Came back at the beginning of Warlords, played it for a couple of months, let it drop. Became boring. So far, this one has definitely held my
interest.
I don't know.
Because we only did Draenor for like what, a few months?
Yeah.
Yeah, Draenor we didn't play for very long. We played Draenor longer than I think we played Cataclysm or Mists of Pandaria.
We
always play together.
The only reason I know we got into Mists of Pandaria is because Bodus was like, oh look, the PvP is amazing, and me and Chicken were like, okay.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
It was okay. Right. Yeah. I played all of Vanilla, well, except for minus a year in Vanilla, all of BC, all of Wrath, the beginning of Cataclysm, and then they toned down everything. If you guys are long-time WoW players, you remember everything. Some of the heroic dungeons were very heroic, and then they tuned everything down.
I mean, that's kind of how it is now. Well, they didn't tune it down now, but you gear so quickly now that you can do, like, we were running through heroics like it's no, or mythics like it's no big deal now. The first couple of times in, we were like, okay, this is going to be really hard, and it was. But now we're like, yeah, let's just walk in here and do this.
But they didn't give people a chance to get gear and get up ahead. It was just people trying to get gear, and they were like, no.
We made this too hard, and no.
Yeah, so and then
no, it's nice to have that difficulty curve back.
Yep. So that we stopped playing a little bit through Cataclysm. Came back towards the end of Mists, so we lost that big gap right there. Stopped playing at Mists, came back for Warlords, played a little bit of Warlords, and then been playing Legion, and I've got to say, best expansion that I've seen in a very long time.
Yep, so. Legion's been a lot of fun. And that's what this show is going to be all about, is basically our exploits throughout all of this stuff. We'll probably do a lot of talking about how our Kara attempts are going in coming episodes and things like that. But it'll also be stuff about, just kind of general shooting the shit and talking about old stories. And trust me, Baka's got like 1 million of them. So it'll be a lot of fun stuff. Even when we don't have big announcements to talk about. But we'll definitely be covering like new patch notes and things like that as they come out.
Yep.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. If you guys ever want to play anything, we're always around on Warcraft. We could always use more people to run things with. So.
Yep.
So be sure to let us know.
If you wanna, hang out with us, we're Alliance side on Iridar. So if you're over there, and if we're Alliance side and you're not, and you just want to come kill us a bunch, then that's fine.
They kill you back.
Yeah, they could try to kill us.
Good luck. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, if you guys like this, we want to do more of it if you like it. So please hit that like button, hit the sub button. We're working towards 100 subs here on YouTube for the Infinite Respawn channel. So, help us out with that and stuff. And yeah, I guess that's really it for this week, huh?
Yeah, let us know if you like it. Let us know what you don't like about it. We'll try to do these a little more often. We just got to kind of see how it goes. If you like them, cool, we'll do more. We'll try to do one every patch. At least every patch, because things
we'll probably
change.
do them a little more frequently than every patch, I would imagine.
Well,
but
I'm not talking about big patch. I'm talking about every single stat modifying patch. Who gets stronger? Who gets weaker? Who gets buffed? Who gets nerfed? Things like that. So.
Yeah.
Warlocks, nerf them into the ground. Nerf them into the ground.
All right, Baka.
Baka is not a fan of Warlocks.
Warlocks are like almost all the way at the bottom of the table. Basically they're the ones scratching at the wall trying to get out of the pit right now. So.
Aww.
No good. After like 10 years, they need to.
They're the ones that need the nerf right now. Anyway.
Don't trust the bastards. They work with demons.
But yes, please hit that like button, hit that share button, share it with all your friends that play Warcraft. We want to hang out with everybody because, Azeroth is our home as well as yours. It's so cheesy. I'm going to leave now. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Yep, we appreciate it.
Jeez.
Later on, guys.